Hello everyone, you're welcome back. This is Tima's tutorial. Today we are going to be looking at polynomials, how to divide polynomial. So let us look at what a polynomial means. So a polynomial is a mathematical expression which sum up terms. Each term is a product of a constant and a non-negative or zero power of a variable or variables. So for instance, we have f of x equals 5s to the power of 4 plus 3s to the power of 3 minus 2s squared plus 5x plus 4. This is an example of polynomials because you can see, like the definition here stated, that it is a mathematical expression which sum up terms. You can see this is a term, this is a term, this is another term, this is another term. And we said that each term is a product of a constant. You can see a constant here, and a non-negative or zero power of a variable. So this is a constant, this is a variable. So you can see there's a product between them, between 5 and x, we have product here. This is another term, this is another term, this is another term. So when we have terms of an expression sum up, we call it a polynomial. So f of x equals, this is another example, 2x to the power of 3 plus 4x to the power of 2, let's say minus 10x, then maybe minus 5. This is still an example of a polynomial. So when we have an expression sum up in this way, we call it a polynomial. So, but what we are going to today is how to divide a polynomial. So we are going to be looking at some examples on this. So we are going to be looking at how to divide polynomials. Let's say, for instance, we have a polynomial of, let's call it f of x. F of x, which is now divided by another polynomial. Let's call it d of x. So the result that we are going to get will be equal to q of x, let's say plus r. That is f of x over d of x will be equal to q of x plus r. So, which means that I can have f of x is the same thing as d of x times q of x, then plus r. So this is the simple way of dividing a polynomial. So for instance, okay, before that, let me explain what all this means. Like f of x. F of x is called dividend. Why d of x is called divisor. Then q of x is called quotient. Then your r, this is called remainder. So it is like you are given a number, let's say for instance 10. You are told to divide 10 by, let's say 3. It is going to give you an answer. So 10 divided by 3 is going to give you 3. It's going to give you 3. So, and you now have a remainder 1. So this is it. That is 10 over 3. You have 10 over 3. 10 over 3 is equal to 3. then your remainder 1. So that means that if I want to get this 10, I will have to multiply this 3, which is the divisor, by the 3 that I have here, which is the quotient, then plus 1. That will give me 10. So we are going to pick example now. Like I wrote on the board here, f of x is called dividend. That is the polynomial that you are given. We call it dividend. Then d of x is called divisor, what you are using to divide it. So q of x is the result you got from your division, that is the quotient. Q of x means quotient, and r means remainder. It is possible when you divide a polynomial by another polynomial, you may, after getting an answer, it may have a remainder. So that will be your r. So we pick a question. So let us look at these two examples. Find the quotient and the remainder when 6x cubed minus 5x squared plus 5x then plus 3 is divided by 2x minus 1. Then the second one, find the quotient and the remainder when 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 5x minus 15 is divided by x minus 3. So we want to look at how to divide these polynomials. Right, solution. The first one we are given is 6x cubed minus 5x squared plus 5x then plus 3 then divided by 2x minus 1. From here we see that our f of x will be equal to this polynomial 6x cubed minus 5x squared plus 5x then plus 3. Then this is called divisor. This will be our d of x. Will be equal to 2x minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 1. So let's do it here. We draw a table like the normal division table. This is 2x minus 1. Then we have the dividend 6x cubed minus 5x squared plus 5x then plus 3. So we start with this first term. This term that we are seeing here, 2x. So we are going to say that 6x cubed divided by 2x, and that is going to give us 3x squared. So when we say 6x cubed divided by 2x, that will give us 3x squared. So this 3x squared, we'll use it to multiply this 2x again. That will give us 6x cubed. Then the 3x, we multiply this negative 1. That will give us minus 3x squared. Then the next thing we do is subtraction. Put negative here, minus. Put it in bracket. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed. What is that going to give us? That will give us a 0. We are subtracting now. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed. That will give us a 0. Then we move to this. Minus 5x squared minus again. Minus 5x squared minus 3x squared. That is going to give us minus 2s squared. Because negative multiplied by negative, that will give us positive. So minus 5 plus 3, that will give us minus 2. So we are through with this. We have done this. Then we drag this 5x, drag it down. So we are going to have 5x. So we say minus 2x squared divided by 2x. That is going to give us minus x. Then immediately we see minus x times 2x. That will give us minus 2s squared. Then this minus x again times minus 1. That will give us plus x. So we subtract again. Minus. Open bracket. Then here we see minus 2x minus 2x. I'm sorry, minus 2x squared minus minus 2x squared. That will give us 0. You can just put a dot there. Then plus 5x minus plus x. Plus 5x minus plus x. This negative will affect this positive x. That will get the turn to negative x. So 5x minus x, that will give us plus 4x. Or we just write 4x. Then we drag this 3 down, plus 3. So again we come here and say 4x divided by 2x, that will just give us 2 plus 2. Then this 2 multiplied by 2x, that will give us 4x. Then 2 multiplied by negative 1, that will give us negative 2. So we subtract again, minus. So 4x minus 4x, that's 0, nothing. So here, 3 minus 2. That is negative multiplied by negative, that's positive. So 3 plus 2, that's 5. So from what we have here now, you see the answer on top here. You can see this. This is our quotient. So here, therefore, we say that because according to the question, you are told that we should find the quotient and the remainder. So our quotient, that's q of x, that's our quotient, equals 3s squared minus x then plus 2, while the remainder half equals 5. So that's the solution to that division. Then the second one, let's look at it. 2. We have, this is our f of x. We write f of x equals 2s cubed minus 3s squared minus 4x then minus 15. So this is our f of x. While x minus 3 will be our d of x, that is divisor, d of x, that's s minus 3. So we are dividing now. We still draw our division table. This is our division table. So here we have our divisor, s minus 3. Then we have 2s cubed minus 3s squared minus 4x, then minus 15. So we start dividing. We say that 2s cubed divided by x, that is going to give us 2s squared. Then immediately we say 2s squared multiplied by x, that's going to give us 2s cubed. So we have 2s cubed here. Then this 2s squared again multiplied by negative 3, that will give us negative 6s squared. Then what we do next is to subtract. So we subtract 2s cubed minus 2s cubed, that's nothing, 0. Minus 3s squared minus again 6s squared. Negative will affect negative, we multiply negative, that will turn to positive. So minus 3s squared plus 6s squared, that will give us 3s squared. Then we drag this negative 4x down, negative 4x. So again we say 3s squared divided by x, that will give us plus 3x. So immediately 3x also multiply x, that will give us 3s squared, then 3s multiplied by negative 3, that will give us negative 9x. So again we subtract. By the time we subtract, we have 3s squared minus 3s squared, that's 0. Then minus 4x minus 9x. So minus we multiply minus, that will turn to positive. So minus 4x plus 9x, that will give us plus 5x. Or we just write 5x. Then we drag this negative 15 down. This negative 15. So again we say that s goes in 5x, that is plus 5. Or we say 5x divided by x, 5x divided by x, that will give us plus 5. Then plus 5 multiplied by x, that will give us 5x. Then 5 multiplied by negative 3, that will give us negative 15. So we subtract again, minus. So by the time we minus, 5x minus 5x. This is going to give us 0. Then minus 15 minus 15 minus 15. Minus times minus positive. So minus 15 plus 15 is 0, nothing. So from what we have here now, we observe that when we say that the dividend, which is 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x minus 15 divided by s minus 3, this is the answer we got. The remainder is 0. So we come here and say that our q of x, which is the quotient, equals 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. While the remainder here, we are told to find the remainder also. That will be 0. 0. So this is how to go about division of polynomials. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do well to like, comment, and as well subscribe. Thank you.